What is up, YouTube? Russ Navarro here, Radical Custom Garage. Have a new tool here I want to introduce to you guys, and I'm sure you've seen the Bauer uh, tool that Harbor Freight has. Other companies have it also. Uh, I went out, I had a little extra money, wanted to buy it for my project, a rat rod project, and I just wanted to kind of introduce it to you guys. There's probably a lot of you that have seen this tool, and there's probably a few of you out there that have not seen this tool. I think it's going to be a game changer to my arsenal of tools that I've been buying here lately. And for metal refinishing and polishing and stuff, I thought we'd give it a try and just go from there. So let me show you a little bit about it, and then we'll try it out on the rat rod, see how well it's going to take the rust and stuff off. And I want to see if I can't go ahead and polish this firewall while we're at it, get some of the gunk off of it that I had from the metal setting out. So let's get started. The cord on it is very long. I think it's 6 or 8 foot. I'm not real sure. It's a heavy duty. This is the coarse one, and it says on the box it's like a 40 stripping cleaning drum. It also is 9 amp. I'm going to tell you it's hefty, but I think overall maybe 9 pounds. I don't know. I've seen a lot of these that they've used in industrial, metal fab shops and things, and they use them for more polishing the metal or cleaning the metal up, get the stuff that's on the metal off of it, and to make their welds a little better. So overall, I think it's just a good all-around tool. It's got it'll go all the way up to 6. It starts out from 0 to 6. They tell you to start it out. When you start out slow, gradually let it wind up, and then go ahead and put it on the product or whatever you're working on. I like this one. I know Eastwood has one. I think Amazon has one. I'm not sure about them. I know you can get the wheels and things through Eastwood that will probably fit on here. They have polishing wheels. They have all sorts of different type of wheels you can buy for it. I noticed there's some on Amazon also. You just have to go out there and research this tool. It's something that I've been wanting for a really long time, and I just happened to go into Harbor Freight and ask the woman, and she had told me that they don't even have them on display because they can't keep them in stock. They go off the shelves really quick, and she said they just happened to get some in, and a lot of people had figured out that you had to ask for them or you have to order them because they're going so fast. I guess everybody's wanting them, and I'd been looking for quite a while. So I just got lucky. I got the last one, and I'm tickled pink. But the other grits, you have, set it down here. You've got a, I think this is the 120. I don't have my glasses on, so bear with me. Yeah, it's 4x4. That's the little wheels here, and it is the 120 grit, and it's finishing and sanding. So I got a finishing sanding drum. I also got it's the 4x4 once again, 220 grit, and they call it just a regular finishing drum. I guess that's for like polishing and what have you, just to polish up whatever you've sanded, or sand your metal, and then use this to finish it up. Like I said, it's 9 amp. They consider it a surface conditioning tool according to the box. Um, the 1000, what I like about it is the RPMs on this is equal to what my I have one of the old school buffers, and you can regulate with a wheel also, and gradually go up or gradually go down, and sometimes that's handy. And I like this because it's got the speed control in the same spot, and I can use my thumb to slow it down or speed it up, or whatever. That probably don't mean a lot to a lot of people, but it does to me. And I like that it come with the 3 discs. Some of the ones you buy, you only get 1 disc. Let me I was going to get the Allen out of there, but I'll grab one of mine. And also with it is when you pull it apart, this is, and you have to remember it, and it tells you in the instructions, but you got to go clockwise with your Allen, and it comes off of there. And it's got 2, I don't know if you can see them, keyways. Hopefully I won't lose them when I pull it off. But it's got 2 keyways in there that hold your drums in place. It also has an arrow on here. See if I can get it back in. Almost lost the key. But it's got an arrow on your, let me show you. And some of these do, and some of them don't. So I think it does depend on what type of drum you're using. But it has an arrow, as you can see, the arrow of what way that you need to position. I'm going to drop everything here. But it does have a arrow on what direction that you need to put your drum on. So this one would go on this way. I think that's handy, just so you know, and you won't ruin your drums. And that these drums are fairly expensive. I've seen them from 24, 11, depending on what you get. I know Eastwood sells some that are like $59, $60 for a drum. I think that's a little pricey, but for what you do with it and what you can use it for, I think it's going to be an all-around tool. I do know, and I've seen a couple different videos, they tell you if you get the edge of the metal like right in here, or to watch like places like this, not to run it across it, maybe go up and down, because you will tear these drums up. You'll put grooves in them, you can damage them. I think that was enough said. I'm going to pause it for a minute and we'll get started. I'll grab my safety glasses and we'll see how it works. Enough of me talking. Last thing, it does have an 8-foot cord. I think I told you 6 or 8 foot, but it tells you on the box it is 8 foot. I guess if I'd read the box, but anyway, let's get started and we'll just go from there. Okay guys, how I'm going to get started, I'm going to show you. You'll have to excuse my cool safety glasses here. Can't find my clear ones, so these are the only ones I could find. They're a little blurry, but let's get busy and see what this thing can do. I'm gonna work on the cow a little bit and this area up here, and we'll just go from there and see what kind of job this does. I'll get you a little closer here. I'm gonna start it out slow and we'll just gradually go up. I think I'm gonna go to like a 2 or a 3. Take you over here a little bit and show you. You could see the shiny here. I started from here and moved my way over, and it took off. I mean, you could see the difference between this and this in through here. I am very impressed with it. We'll go up here to the top and just see. I'm going to try to stay away from my welds and things, and hopefully I won't vibrate some of this junk that's on top. But we'll just start here and move over, and then we'll try the polishing wheel here. And I am on 6 now. As you can see, it'll take it down. You got to watch, though. I've noticed because I've stayed on a little longer, and it don't matter because this is a rat rod. But if you don't watch, you can heat this metal up, and you can get stretch your metal or warp your metal, whatever you want to call it. I'm gonna do one other thing. I'm kind of curious because I've sanded it and that, and I'm going to try to stay away from the sides. But I have a weld over here that I've been working on, trying to get it down, and I just want to see what it's going to do with the weld. So bear with me, I'll move you over. All right, here we go. But as you can see, it took it down just a little, and that's very, very warm. I was putting some pretty good pressure on it just to see it. You know, the wheel itself, it really hasn't touched the wheel, which I'm very impressed with. Hopefully these wheels will last a while. It amazes me how quick and smooth and nice it makes it look. And you know, I wouldn't be afraid to run, you know, once I get her stripped down, to run the car that way, you know, just do the natural patina. I'm going to shut you off for a minute and we'll go to the polishing one, and let's try it on the firewall. Okay guys, I wanted to show you one thing I didn't tell you about. There is a button right here, and you push in on that so your drum will lock into place. And then once you screw this in and you go to the left, and I got to remember that when I tighten it, that's one thing I can't get used to. You got the Allen and you just tighten it up, and there you have it. I just kind of wanted to share that little bit with you. Let me grab a stool and some glass cleaner and we'll get started down here. I think this is going to be a big game changer in the aspect of it's not going to take you near as long, and I don't think you'll eat up, hopefully you won't eat up these drums like you do grinding or polishing wheels for your grinder. But let's see what it does and we'll just go from there. I got it set on the 6th setting, and hopefully I won't bump you guys. And let's do this because I've done this over here. It'll give you some idea. I'm going to go over here to this side. There's a little bit of welding slag and stuff. Hopefully I won't ruin this wheel, but trial and error. This is new to me, so you guys can learn right along with me. Okay, guys, that's how it started out. And this is with it, and I really didn't spend a whole lot of time on it. It really didn't get hot. I didn't push that hard. As you notice, I had to turn it sideways. The only thing I don't care about is this. You're gonna have to, like when you're sanding something like in here, you're gonna have to turn it over so you use this side or get over to where you can get that up in here. I got to sand this a little bit, and that's why I stopped. I didn't want to get too far in there with my drum and damage it. But as you can see, and I mean, it is baby butt smooth. I think if I spent a little more time, it would polish it, or I can get a polishing wheel. But I am totally impressed because you can see the difference. You know, I started from this side and worked over, and it looks good. I mean, you've seen a little bit that I used it. There's no tricks or anything like that. This is going to be a real game changer, and I mean, you see how nasty that is. I would suggest either make sure you're wearing safety glasses or a face shield. It will sling the stuff just like anything else. I think with this, and I'll show you, turn you around here in a minute and show you the drum. I think, you know, overall, because I've used the polishing disc for the grinders and things, and I just go through them quick doing stuff like this. You load them up. It takes a lot to you know, or a lot of discs to be able to do like a firewall or something like that. You're going to use them quite a lot. I see where the stuff for these you're not going to go through them that quick if you watch what you're doing and take care of them. But I may go ahead and do the rest of this firewall just to see what we got, and it's pretty roughed up. But let me turn you around and show you the wheel on it. This is the wheel, and I think it's 240 is the one I used, and it just says finishing drums, all it says. But you can see, I mean, it's barely got anything on it, you know, just the little bit. I was figured it was going to load up and that, but I noticed there's a little metal and stuff in it, or stainless steel, whatever you want to call it. But overall, these drums, I see them lasting for a real long time. And I had seen a video that, and I don't know, the Eastwood ones claims you can use it all the way down into here, you know, and it's still good. Whether or not that's true, you know, I'll let you know in some other videos, but we're going to use the heck out of this. I got like I said, it was like $24 or $30 for the extended 2-year warranty, because I know how I am on tools. I'm very hard on them, and you know, Harbor Freight has that where, you know, you have I think they've got one of the better warranties around. I've had stuff from Lowe's, and it went out, and you know, it was a 2-year thing. In 6 months I take it back and they won't do nothing about it. So, you know, I really like the way Harbor Freight does their things. There's no question they ask. You just walk in there, they give you a new tool, you walk out. But enough about that. Let's go ahead and finish this wall up, sand it up, and just see. I'm kind of curious to see what it's going to look like, especially with my grinding marks and sanding marks, because I went pretty deep with the wheels that I was using. I'm really impressed with this. Um, you know, it's one of them things that, you know, you just can't describe it unless you really go out and get you one and try it. It's just a very impressive tool. I see why everybody's been bragging on it so much. Um, and you know, I done this a while back. I'm going to try to hit it and just see with that finishing, and maybe I can finish it up, and then I'll spray a little bit more of that Gibbs spray on it. And I know I told you guys about the Gibbs in a couple videos back. If you get a chance, go get you some. Amazon, nobody's sponsoring me. It's just a product I really like using. If you ever do decide to go paint a vehicle or whatever, the Gibbs isn't going to soak in. But if you want to go to Fatina, you can spray it with it until you get ready, and it's not going to rust near as bad. And if you put enough on it, it'll last for quite a long time, and you don't have to worry about it. That's really all I have for you today. I appreciate you watching my videos. Like, share, comment, and I guess we'll see you in the next video. And God bless, and have a blessed week, and stay tuned for more of my rat rod project. Have a blessed day.